Hi. This is my 200 subscriber special, but I think at this point I have like 250 subscribers, which is insane. I'm gonna be showing off all my masks and fursuits. I'm sorry if this video looks a little bit terrible. It's being filmed while I'm sitting on my floor. And it's completely unscripted and completely unedited because I don't know how to edit it. But, I'm gonna go through these in like chronological order of like when I got them and made them. So, yeah. First, we have my very first mask, Deathberry. I made her in, like, I'm gonna say I started in, like, August of last year, so she's not that old. She's just not that high quality. Like, her hair is dyed, so it's really crusty. The fur is shaven with scissors. Looks like it was cut with a carving knife. The ears are dyed with marker. Her eyes were ripped out for another project. I didn't bother to cut her snout because I was too scared to, so her proportions are really weird. Whiskers look like she was struck by lightning. They're meant to be zigzaggy, they're not meant to be like that. And also, overall, her design is really boring, but, yeah, this part's falling apart, but, I still love her. She's my first one, so still love her. Next up we have, this. I made this while I was trying to figure out what to do. This is one of my cardboard masks, Pixel. Pixel is lovely, Pixel is great. They are not my only cardboard mask, but they're one of my only 2 finished cardboard masks. So, yeah, I'm not going to be showing off the unfinished ones, but yeah, Pixel took forever to make. They don't look like how they were intended to. The brown spots were meant to be, like, just darker orange. Stayed up until, like, 2 a.m. making them, but they're still nice. I still like them. Next, I have, my first actual piece of gear. This is Cricut 1.0. This is cat heart type. Other hearted, not a Therian, by the way. This is my cat heart type, but she's a bit terrible. Essentially, my newer masks, I've cut the snout off of to make them more comfortable because the nose bridge is so curved and it just absolutely kills me anytime I wear it. And she's impossible to talk in because of the teeth, but I still like her. She's still good for, like, my first finished cat mask. And we also have my second finished cat mask, Mist. It does look like I resculpted the snout, and that's because it is, but I still didn't cut the face open, so she's really uncomfortable to wear. But I do like her. She's got a little earring. She's cute, but really crunchy. I don't know if you can hear it, but she's really crunchy because it's just paint globbed on there. Next we have this thing. I have never shown this on my channel, but this was a worm on a string mask I made for a Halloween costume. It's falling apart, and it was made off a Plague Doctor mask. It's not very high quality. It's impossible to see in, but I still think it's decent-ish. It's cute. Next up we have, just looking around, trying to figure out what I made next. I think, this is probably wrong, but I think this was made next. This is a snow leopard I made for my mom to come to a con with me. Yeah, this is definitely not made next, but I'm still gonna show it off. This was, I actually made 2 masks for my 2 others to come to a con with me. This one is of a bushy-tailed wood rat, and this is a snow leopard. They're cute. And this is the first mask I actually cut the snout on to make it more comfortable, and it is significantly better. It is they're really comfortable to wear. This was the actual next mask I made. I don't have these arranged in, like, a correct timeline, so I can't figure it out when it is. But this is my second dino mask, Puddle. Puddle was built off not an official Jurassic World dino mask, but they are, I used, like, an unofficial one because it was cheaper, and it's still solid plastic. I just cut the snout, cover them in clay, and they look so cute. Their little antennae things are posable, which is really fun, but they still do not fit in my shelves. And I also have, first tail, Puddle's tail. It's a foam base, and it's meant to look like an axolotl tail, but it's really, actually up close, it's really low quality, because I didn't bother to pattern it, so it's just like, the Minky is just really weirdly mounted. I'd love to remake it, but I also don't want to. Hold on, let me move that out of the way. But, we also have Cricket 1.0's tail. It is made off a piece of rope, so it's really thin, but it does have a really good wag to it. It's just really thin and, like, not that realistic, considering Cricket is a long-haired cat. But, oh yeah, up next we have Cricket 2.0. Cricket 2.0, her snout is a bit too broad. She ends up looking like more like a wild cat than anything, like a big cat than anything. But I think it kind of makes sense. I need to make a Cricket 3.0. Her paint is like cracking. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks really weird. But she does have an adjusted muzzle, so she is comfortable wearing. She has a cute little charm on her ear with the other hearted symbol on it, which I really like. And we also have, the mask I'm wearing. This went through many phases. It was originally going to be a maned wolf mask. But it actually ended up looking more like an aardwolf. But then I accidentally made the colors too dark. So, it kind of worked, because it really closely fits my, like, my wild dog heart type, one of my other heart types. I have 3 heart types, a cat, a mutt, like a mixed breed dog, and a maned wolf. I don't have any maned wolf gear, but I do have wild dog mask, and it's the only one that doesn't have eye mesh, so I can use it for going in the dark, and also just, like, it's a lot more comfortable. So, yeah. We also have this yarn tail that is full of grass. You can't really see it, but, like, here. Like, full of grass, because I fell on the ground, and it's nasty. It's not fully brushed out, because I was too lazy to fully brush it out, but it's still nice to wear. Got a good wag to it. We also got, Cricket 2.0's tail, which is stuffed, but I recommend doing this with your tail. It's loosely stuffed, so it still, like, has a nice swing to it, and it bends really easily, unlike hard stuffed tails, which, like, barely bend. And it's really nice. The end is dyed with, like, paint and marker, but I've gotten it wet and it doesn't come off, so it's decent quality. And we also have this thing. This is Solar. Solar is, technically should be earlier in the timeline, but I'm only working on them now. I started them over Thanksgiving break, y'all. It's been a while. But they're finally getting finished. I started painting them. I finished painting them. I need to do their hood. Their hood is up there, and yeah, they're looking, better. But I still gotta do the eyes, hood, ears, little silly everything. Gotta cover it in Mod Podge so I don't cringe anytime I touch them, because I'm really sensitive to feeling of, like, I don't know how to describe it. I just don't like it. We also have Spade. Spade is, like, the only mask I actually made on camera, and I made most of it off camera. But, yeah, they're cool. They got, something you can't really tell is they have a spider right here. A plastic spider. I really like it. They also got spade markings on the back of their ears. I think they're cool. They also have 4 eyes, but you can barely tell because their fur is so dark. And finally, we have this thing. I made this for a school project. It was like, Spirit Week, and one of the options was to do Rhyme Without Reason, where you essentially had to pick a friend to rhyme with. So, I chose faux cheese, like fake cheese. It's a really strange thing, but I made this, like, literally the morning before, and I love it. The eye is Follow Me Eye, so it's kind of funny. It lives in my shelving. It's a really great guy. But yeah. If this video was terrible quality, I'm sorry, and I do have other gear that's not masks, so I'm gonna show those eventually, but, yeah, this is my first long-form video, so I'm sorry if the quality is trash.